You could get specific examples.
One time, John tweeted me a picture of the middle finger. I was very offended. No, but
And a donut. There was a donut in the photo as well.
so if any sexual abuse things happen within the platform, do you feel like the UK community act differently to these abusers than the US? It's a deep question. We're getting deep here.
That's a deep question, so I feel like I should answer that one. Yeah, I'm scared what I'll say.
I don't know. I feel like we feel very, I'm sure Americans do as well, but we feel quite protective over our audience because we do mostly live around London. We meet a lot of people that we then hear these things about, so we immediately feel like we're hurt personally about it. Does that make sense? Like the trust is broken, and there's a lot of trust within our community.
No, I don't actually.
No, please, Amelia.
No, I
please
don't
tell them.
know. Not me.
Totally not with it. Comedy.
No, I think when like there were big sexual abuse things, there were a lot of British YouTubers
Calling out.
I think, and I don't know because I'm trying to work out if it was more than American, but I don't know. But I feel like I did see a lot of British YouTubers calling out, and like what Grace said, I think it's because we're protective and.
Do you feel like it's because of the spacing out, as Laura said, of the community in the US, whereas if something bad happens, not everyone really knows this person because he's from this area, and not everyone, whereas in the UK, I feel like everyone knows each other?
Yeah, no.
I have seen a lot of Americans speak up about it in videos and stuff, so I think it's all, I believe it's always the same. I've seen a lot of Americans, cover these issues on all sorts of different issues. No, I think it's just like here. I think if you do YouTube, whether you're American, whether you're British, or all around the world.
It's now my relaxation game. The second I put it on YouTube, it's a job, and I don't want to ruin Overwatch for myself. And I might do the same with No Man's Sky. I might just keep it to myself. I haven't picked it up because I've been here. Ocarina of Time used to be like.
I am game. It's time to stop. Oh no, she's back.
I'm enjoying it. I think it's adding a really nice mood. I'm getting a
The
vibe.
final boss is coming, that's right.
Honestly, it feels really ominous. I love it. Don't make it stop. Oh.
It is definitely more akin to, I kind of feel like it's like pre-recorded TV.
So now I just want to welcome onto the stage some people who really helped us making this. First, our co-writer and the saviour of the show, the man behind the keyboard, Mr. Paul Nisi! How you doing? You good? Yeah? Good. So who's, by cheers, is this their first summer in the city? Yeah! That's a significant amount of people, wow, okay. And by cheers, who's already seen this series? That's not bad, that's not bad. But who hasn't seen it at all? So the plan is, what we're going to do is we're going to show the first half of the series, because that's what full screen lets us do. And we're going to go off and just let you watch the first sort of half of the series, which is 3 episodes. And then we're going to come on and we'll introduce you to some people who helped make it. We'll answer some questions, we'll talk about what things to do with it. And that's what it is. That's pretty much it. That's the other. Ready to most favourite minutes of comedy gold. Comedy gold. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Enjoy!
How I forced myself to do more videos. I was like, just work through it, and it makes you more tired and more unhealthy. My chronic fatigue has got a lot better recently because I learned to drink this stuff It's pure vodka. I just I started hydrating. I've started eating better. I've actually started to exercise. I've got abs and everything now. It's great. I don't. I've got pizza abs. But I just, now I just, if I'm too tired to do something, I now know it. I say, look, I'm too tired. I'm not going to push myself. And now I take a day off.
But also, the algorithm on YouTube now favours longer content. They want to keep people sticking around, watching more stuff, more ads. Lex, you've been making videos for years and years. Do you think it's changed, and has that added more pressure to you that you can't keep up with?
Yeah, I mean, YouTube has changed a lot, and I think most people here would say that they started out just to do something fun or meet people and be part of a community, and then for a lot of people, yeah, now it is their full-time job, or it's definitely something that kind of supplements their full-time job. So it is a different game, like it is a business, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing as long as everybody's approaching it with like honesty and integrity. But yeah, it's a different place. There are lots of pressures. People really hang on every word you say a lot of the time, so it can be quite difficult to mess up publicly, and that, as you were saying, kind of can follow you around for a really long time. I actually, the job that
I didn't have the energy to put all this time into it anymore, and I spread myself too thin, so now I force myself to go, take a step back, just make videos when you enjoy them, do maybe a couple gaming videos a week, which I can't do right now because I lost all of my stuff. It's something that now I take like a few days out a week now to spend with my family and stuff like that, and my mental health and stuff has improved dramatically in the last few months of just, you know what, I'm just gonna chill, I'm gonna step away from the internet, because I also take a break from social media now, and it's good. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, and I did it. I'm free.
You raised a really interesting point there about mental health.
That's what you're asking. Well, I mean, it depends on the views, I guess. If it's going real downhill, then if I need a secondary circuit,
you got to balance it, right?
Exactly, balancing my sex life and YouTube now. I feel like I used to put a lot more online than I do now. I feel like I used to share everything. I used to overshare everything, and now there are a lot of things that I'm now having to deal with that I'm not mentioning online at all. Things of safety and just personal family life and stuff. I feel like I've become a lot more introverted recently. I don't really know why. You'd think you'd get better at being an extrovert online, but I feel like now I've become a lot more reserved. I share a lot less, and it's not because I don't want to be connected with people. I don't know. I feel like now I just want to put the best version of me forward rather than the best and the worst. And I worry that some people feel like they're not connecting with me as much now that I'm not saying more personal things. But I don't know. It's just not something that I can really control anymore. I like just putting out nice, funny stuff, and then that'll do. That'll do you, donkey. That'll do.
I kind of.
It's my immediate right, Sophie Newton. So yeah, again, thank you so much for coming. This is a big room. We were told just before we came on that there's 800 people in here, so it's not terrifying at all. Yeah, it's possibly the biggest slurp I've ever done. Okay.
First, Hannah does such different videos than I do, and John makes such different videos than I do. Thinking outside the box and collaborating with people who do different things is such a cool opportunity. So that's something that I am all for with collaboration.
I've got quite a funny story about a collab. So one of my roommates, Jack, and I we make loads of videos together, and we were making a video together, and when he films, he often doesn't flip the viewfinder over because it distracts him. And we were recording supposedly for about 40 minutes, and pretty much a whole video. And we go up to check everything, and Jack had left the lens cap on. Somehow, none of us knew. I have no idea how we did not notice that the lens cap was on. But we sat.
Were you looking at the lens? Were you just looking at the lens cap?
100% looking at the lens. That was the most embarrassing story of my life. We were both very we still are new to YouTube, but back then it was ultra new to YouTube, and we were just oh god, how have we done that? But
just call it rehearsal. You can just do it again, even better than the last time.
Exactly.
I just had a thought about other kinds of niche, and sort of dabble in there. So I literally just played with a baby and tried to figure out how babies functioned, and changed its diaper and things like that. And then another video I did that I felt was a fun example of collaboration was I did a video with this Russian YouTuber named Edward. and he doesn't really speak English. I don't speak Russian, and the whole time I'm just like asking him questions about his love life, and he's getting so uncomfortable because he like doesn't know what I'm asking him, but he knows it's like kind of intrusive. And so I think just like I have a really good time taking people who do things that are very different than me and like finding ways to smash it together.
Good stuff.